voodoo products and services that I provide in the description box down below next to the butterfly. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. I'm modeling with Carpage today. Go check them out. Their discount code and website link is in the description box down below. All right, let's get right into it. So this is for Aries. I will be doing a professional astrological reading for Aries as a professional astrologer, and I will also be doing a professional tarot reading for Aries as a professional psychic. All right, let's get right into it. So if you're not really familiar with what Aries are like, Aries are very passionate. All right, there's also an animalistic nature about Aries. All right, about one's own identity. It all has to start somewhere, right? Now, Aries also represents sports. It represents what a real champion is, which is someone who keeps trying no matter what until they succeed and get the result that they are looking for. Aries also represents a sense of will that only you are aware of as somebody who is trying to accomplish a goal, right? One's own ability to make something happen, one's own will to fight for what it is that they want, to create change in your own life. I wrote something recently, Aries, that I think may relate to you. Now, Aries men are actually, on some level, there's a youthfulness about them and a sense of care or kindness that you can find with the Aries men at times, especially romantically. They also have a harsh side to them where it can be more selfish and focused on self and one's own needs. Okay. Now, the Aries women, they can also portray this trait as well of being more selfish, more directed towards self. Okay, but there is an ability of Aries to know that their actions speak more about them than their words. There's an awareness of that with Aries. I wrote this, I believe, where did I write this? Oh, here it is. I wrote this at 7:23 a.m. Pacific time, December 27th, 2021. Yes, in the a.m. So I wrote, everybody just wants to be remembered. Good or bad, doesn't matter. Because it means you matter, you had importance, you had lasting impact on those you knew and where you went. But aren't we remembered? We do this in every lifetime. We try to remember ourselves and at the same time reinvent ourselves. My oh my, how paradoxical. And then at 8:04 a.m., I wrote, everything has its own glory. The wisdom from experience brings mastery and solid foundation. What is it about Aries that is so profound? Is that Aries is that desire to just do it. You ever hear about somebody getting up one day and deciding to travel somewhere that feels right for them? They just get up and they do it. Have you ever heard of people who wake up one day and start a business? Or have the tenacity to say, you know what, I'm going to go to the Olympics, I'm going to train. I'm going to train for it and I will succeed. That type of tenacity, that type of drive. Many athletes have Aries in their chart. Many champions have Aries in their chart. And it's the nature of Aries to not necessarily be about, if we're talking about anger, right? Aries is crime of passion. I don't like you. And then there's just, there's killing. That's Aries. No thinking. No thinking, no rationale. No, this is how I feel. You know, when your blood is boiling, that's Aries. Now, counter to that, you have Scorpio. Scorpio representing a feminine energy of, if we're going to be talking about anger, right? It's more psychological. It's more, let me plot and plan, right? Like, it's not a crime and passion. It would be like somebody who's like Dexter. Right, have you ever seen the show Dexter, how he plans out his killings and he has reasoning and he actually gets off on the adrenaline of his awareness of knowing that he is ahead of his prey? Well, Aries is more so about being the hunter, getting something done right then and there, not thinking it out. Scorpio is thinking it out, right? Aries is very individualistic, very unique, very independent, okay? Many Aries women end up single till about the age of 45 or 50. Okay, they end up single like 40. That's when they begin to experience real relationships and they become into a little bit of an awareness of why is it that relationships have sort of evaded them in their life and how they have played a part in it themselves. Okay. With the Aries woman, it's very much so directed towards what they want. And it's very hard for the Aries woman to thrive in society because we live in a patriarchal society. So a masculine energy being very dominant in a feminine body goes against everything that the society is actually standing for and rooting for, which is actually the progression of Pisces into Aries. Also, men are able to carry the Aries energy much better than women. Okay, there is a temper with Aries. There's a poise about Aries and a bit of an affectionate side about Aries that comes from their awareness of who they are and what they want. Okay, it's actually very beautiful, very poised. So there's a gracefulness about Aries that you can find. All right, we're going to get right into your astrological reading. Let's look. I will be reading these two charts. All right, I'll be interpreting them in the language of God, which is numbers, okay? There's also a feeling of you knowing who you are, okay? All right, let's get right into it. I see travel, major travel, okay? Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Moon, and Virgo. There's travel. There's action being put into travel, planning, someone's planning. I see planning, like writing a to-do list. It's very Virgo-like, so looking at the details. This is like looking at planes, looking at tickets, looking at hotels, a lot of communication. Also, there's a, someone is very disciplined to step into being a husband, to step into being like, into partnership. But it comes with expansion, it comes with travel. There's also a feeling of if this is like relationship or something like that, if this is love, whoever you're dealing with is very unique, very different. They could be from another nationality, another part of the world, another state. You're getting what you want. Libra energy. You're getting what you want because it's what you deserve. Something legally is going in your favor. Okay. Karmic. It's karmic law. You put out good, you give good back. I see like a contract. It's like a contract. being like signs. Okay, so that could be like the purchasing of something as well. To officialize something. Something's being officialized. There's a lot of work being put into it. And there's a very strong relationship involved here. Venus and Leo. Scorpio, Aries. I see many of you ended a relationship as well. I see that there could have been the ending of a relationship due to feeling took it for granted. Okay, but learning from it, having wisdom from it. And meeting somebody who's willing to put in the same amount of work as you are when it comes to making a relationship work. Someone's very disciplined. This person may be the father of your children or will be the father of your children, and there's something very tempting about this. Money is coming in. There's success in work for you, especially if you work for yourself. Something about your sacral chakra is very activated during this time, very creative, very sexually active. I feel like this is coming up for you. Very like you're gonna be intimate with somebody. Also, you're famous. You're famous, right? So when you go through highs, when you go through lows, it's in public. Right? You're a psychic, you're a master psychic, or you're seeing a master psychic. You could be dealing with a master psychic. This did not come easy. Someone has self-developed. Like, the Sagittarius energy really brings out expansion, right? But it also represents the planet of the husband in a woman's chart. Okay, it can also symbolize, Jupiter can really symbolize one's want for freedom, right? One's want to be able to feel free to believe in what they want to believe in, that will allow them to connect to others that believe in what they believe in as well. Okay? That there's a willingness to fight for that. The Sagittarius energy is bringing out, like, if somebody, whether it's a man or a woman, was like, you know, very free, right? Just single. There's been a self-development regarding the way that they look at relationship. Like, someone's not playing games anymore. And neither are you. I also see some of you have gotten a divorce before. Or you may be married, or if you're single, you're about to get into a relationship. Libra energy. About to get into a partnership. I also see some social climbing happening here for you, especially if you work in church, or if you work in philosophy, psychology, spirituality, music. Some of you guys are very musically inclined. You can work with technology or even the military for some of you. The government, the police force. You could be like a firefighter. You can work with the esoteric, the occult, children, the mind, psychology, the human body, massage therapy, psychology, death, taxidermy. You could be a doctor or a nurse. I see really good news coming in from a distance. It's masculine, very masculine. The masculine energy is taking the lead. Whoever's the man, if you're dealing with love, whoever's the man is taking the lead. The feminine energy is following his lead. That's why this is working. Okay? I also see that there will be a lot of intimacy. This is also like, it's what somebody always wanted. It's what somebody always wanted. Mars. I swear. Okay, so there was a lot of confusion about what to fight for based off of fear, illusion that was experienced due to seeing parents stick together and be extremely unhappy, parents separate, parents divorce, or one of your parents pass away. It was a man. It was a man. Most likely the father. It's masculine energy. Something about the death of a father. Okay. I'm also seeing this is very masculine. So you could be a man watching this, okay? It's very masculine. Very frustrated, right? Very angry. And this can be really about who you see yourself as, how you appear to the universe. And you really wanting to transform that. You really wanting to be seen in your authentic self, your authentic truth, right? And so this illusion is being ripped away from you. The way you view love is completely changing. Because there's a Taurus, Libra, there's a drop-dead gorgeous woman. This woman will work from home. Could be a mystic, it's Neptunian. Could be a mystic, could be someone who works with philosophy, psychology, spirituality, travel. Could be somebody who even works with the mind or psychology, philosophy, the human body. This woman, if they do not already have your children, they will be the mother of your children. They're either the mother of your children or will be the mother of your children. Strong Libra. Strong Libra. Also, they could be a colleague, a schoolmate, a friend. There's a lot of communication, but there's been like this releasing. There's a releasing. Of the confusion that we create for ourselves. Neptune is about the energy of I surrender. You're surrendering to your own identity, allowing you to fight for what it is that you truly want. Many of you are connecting to a woman that's love extends another person's lifespan. Very fertile, a business owner, a CEO. Everybody wants to be around this woman. Everybody wants to be in a relationship with this woman. Everybody wants to be this woman, okay? She embodies every sign. She mastered it. It's mastery. There's also a lot of funny, like there's humor. There's humor. One thing, if you are a masculine energy, or you're a man, and you're interested in a drop-dead gorgeous woman, one thing you should know is it's not your money that's going to impress her. It's not your career. It's not even the way you dress. I have one question for you. That will determine everything. If you will get a ring on her finger and have children with this woman. Can you make her laugh? Many connections and relationships, laughter is one of the key ingredients. Being able to find joy. Being able to find joy in connection with another individual. Being able to find joy in the moment of it now. Being able to find joy in you. It's very beautiful. I see there's a lot of communication, a lot of humor, a lot of talking, meeting of the minds. And a nurturance, feeling very nurtured. It's the way somebody dresses, the way that they look, the way that they feel. There's been irritation. And there's a soothing, internal soothing of one's own illusion with feminine energy. Finding the beauty in the chaos. And then thus comes the balance. Also, a lot of good karma is going to be rewarded to you during this time. This could also be about the military or prisons, institutions, and asylums. There could be like a war, or there could be a lot of anger, I feel, towards a prison, an institution, or an asylum. As an individual, you're angry about it. Okay, it's very masculine. And you have Lilith opposing Mars at 4 degrees. You're dealing with a grown man. Could be any sign, but it's Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, predominant. It could be any sign though. It's very masculine. Cancerian strong as well. There's been a mastery. You could be getting some type of education in something. Lilith opposing Mars. No longer causing chaos based off of your own obsession. You become an expert at something. You become educated. About self-control. You've also become aware that if you want something, you have to be willing to fight for it. This is being highlighted to you. That this is not something you saw the women in your family maybe do. Okay? And so this is something that you do. You're fighting for what you want. You're fighting for what you desire. No matter how taboo or crazy it may sound to other people with the Lilith energy. Lilith was Adam's first wife. There's a foundation being built from the chaos. And drama has been released. Because there's a sense of equality and respecting of one's individuality, one's wishes, what another person wants, and that creates union, not just internally, but with another person. Gaia speaks right through you. Gaia is speaking right through you. Did you hear that? Oh, an entity touching my leg. You're doing something you've never done before. And I feel like you could be doing this in love. If you've been going through like a tough time, right? Say you left a relationship, you chose yourself, right? Cancer, Aries, Scorpio. You were the emperor. You got in the driver's seat, you chose yourself. There's somebody who is coming to your life like an angel, Venus and Leo. Somebody who's very kind, and lets you know that it's okay to not always be so strong. They're coming into your life to be like your rock, and they never try to control you. The lion stays willingly. She never has to force it. And this is a wound that you're meant to experience and learn to heal within yourself. This unconditional love with yourself had to be learned in order for you to learn how to have partnership with another individual. What is real reciprocity? What is real balance and connection? It's respecting another person and them respecting you. It's giving and receiving. And Libra, although it's from Venus, is more of an intellectual energy as well. I do see by you healing this is more of an identification of who you are and the way that you appear to other people when you walk into a room. And this is not easy, it's painful. You've gone through it in every lifetime. You're meeting the love of your life, Virgo energy. You're meeting the love of your life. You know this person from school. College, Virgos, yeah, Sagittarius. This is college. Would have had to be something more proficient than high school, okay? Gemini energy. You'll end up owning a business with this person. It's Gemini energy. You'll end up owning a business with them. When you look back at who you were when you met this person and who you are now, you've grown so much. That was the point. You also received a blessing of getting to choose in this lifetime where you live. Okay, you did something really good in your last lifetime. So your blessing in this lifetime is you get to decide where you want to live and where you want to be stable. There's somebody who is like a grown man, like they want a commitment and relationship with you. They have a plan, they have structure, they embody every king. Every king. They do not abandon you in your time of need. They're very clear with communication. They're older than you. It's an emperor. Chances are they're older than you. We'll see in the cards if this resonates for you, okay? There's a feeling of really wanting to make a connection work and then putting in that effort and it being recognized by the feminine energy. The masculine energy is really being respected, loved unconditionally. That was the karma. That was what was needed to be learned. You're about to receive like the perfect job or the perfect lover. It's your karma though. It's what you're supposed to receive. The perfect home. Some of you are settling down and buying a home, creating a family. Somebody's now about to start a family. They just are not aware of it. It's almost like when have you ever seen Back to the Future when it's like if his parents never met, he would have never been born? It's like that. It's like if this doesn't happen, then someone's never born. It's something like that. Like if two people never, met, that one day, wherever they met, there would have never been a whole other legacy born. That's exactly what this is. This is the legacy. If there is difficulty in relationship, it's because of a partner in the relationship being jealous. Thank you so much for your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, DMs, messages, reviews, and referrals. All right. You guys are so sweet. All right. There's a breaking away. There's been so much patience about building this awareness of what makes you comfortable. There's been a releasing of commitment issues. Okay, most Aries end up being drifters. Okay, where they can either decide to be a single parent and settle down, right? Or they can never have children and then they just sort of, you know, go about their life from place to place. There's a releasing of commitment issues. Somebody's ready to settle down in their life. You're settling down. All right. Okay. Let's see what... Let's see. I think some of you work on the World Wide Web as well. And a lot of you are about to buy a home. And there's a signing of a contract, getting into a relationship. It's somebody who knows how to have a relationship. They believe in relationships just like you. And connecting to this person teaches you to love yourself unconditionally as well as it teaches them. Made in the likeness, in the image. If you're in the government, like if you work in the military, if you work in the police force, I'm seeing there be a potential death, okay, in the force. This can even be like form of abuse, some kind of form of abuse. In the legal system, it, like legally something is being made right. A situation ends. I think a legal case is ending for you. This can also be with fraternities, sororities, group involvement, anything involving the government or even the police force, fire department. Also, you could be ending a contract in order for you to do what makes you happy. Connecting to somebody else. It's like a detachment. Okay. All right, let's get right into your reading, Aries. Hi, Aries. Check your Mars and both Aries in your astrological chart. All the information you're looking for is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd and all the voodoo products and services I provide in the description box down below, next to the butterfly. And I'm modeling with CASHAPP. Go check them out. Website link, discount codes in description box down below. Alright, this is for Aries. Okay, I finished your astrological reading at 4:44 a.m. December 28, 2021. Now I'm going to be doing your tarot reading. There's something you've mastered. You're now an expert in something. You've gained a skill. I see you also doing something different in your career that you've never done before. Okay, so there's an evolution. Many of you are also settling down. So I see many of you are buying homes, wanting to have children, wanting to have a family. If you're single, many of you are getting into relationships. There's a feeling of settling down. There's a feeling of settling down. What is the future for Aries? So I think I'm hearing something's going to happen in May. And something will be happening around St. Patrick's Day. I keep hearing, I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, feel like the month of May. I guess you say what could make me feel this way, my girl. Lighter. I've got so much honey. The bees envy me. Look at that, the sun. I can't make this up. Take that as confirmation. I can't make this up. That is insane. I said I keep hearing that. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, feel like the month of May. I guess you'd say what could make me feel this way, my girl. You can be done with a Leo. Okay. The sun. So Aries, your future is travel. Okay. Also, someone's pregnant. It's a boy. Okay. Many of you will be traveling to a. It's almost like you're. I'm seeing you're packing your suitcase. It's like packing of the suitcase. Many of you are also you work in the entertainment industry. You love what you do for a living. Okay. It is old dirty bastard, the sun. This is also reconciliation. For many of you, you'll be connecting to someone that you knew from childhood, or you knew when you were a teenager. Okay. Many of you work in the entertainment industry. Your children could be becoming famous as well. Many of you are famous. You live in a hot climate. You're in love. It's love at first sight. Okay. Like love has been like reignited for you. Like no matter what you're going through, right, with the air. We're now talking about Clairology, which I do as well, you guys. Very positive thoughts. I'm saying optimistic thoughts, communication, a willingness to do work because it makes you happy. A beauty about you. There's a beauty. Someone may have dreads or someone may have a mustache as well. Something about your hair being an extension. Hair is an extension of energy to the sun. That's why Native Americans didn't like to chop off their hair. It was actually an experiment that was done. You can go check that out on my Etsy shop with some of my hair products that actually elaborate on this scientifically for many of you. That the hair, the longer your hair, the more intuitive you are. No matter how much you cut your hair, your body just has to work overtime to regrow it. Why do you think when a man shaves, he has to shave the next day? Right? Now also, when we think of the health of hair, you think of trimming, right? And trimming doesn't mean necessarily cutting all the hair off. It means cutting off excess weight. Right? I think this is also about your health and your vitality. Many of you guys are working out. Many of you guys are doing things that do bring you joy. Surrounding yourself with people who do bring you happiness. I feel like you're getting really good news. There is a lot of communication. Saying something clearly and becoming enlightened. Being guided by one's heart. Leo rules the heart. Leos have very big hearts. Being ruled by the heart. Recognition. You're being recognized. You're very popular, or you're dealing with someone who's very popular. I see you being very happy. I'm also seeing gifts, okay? I see you receiving gifts. This could be like from your ancestors as well. It will be men. You'll be receiving gifts from men, like the masculine figures in your family that have passed away. Some type of gift is being given to you that will bring you a lot of recognition in this lifetime. I'm also seeing somebody actually give you a gift. Someone's going to give you a gift. You're also going to be seen with somebody in public. The sun, you'll be seen with somebody in public, okay? You have a talent that you used to do as a child. You need to do it as a career. There's an awareness of your soul, the moon, the number 2. You know what's crazy? This is moon and Virgo energy. Partnership, right? I was thinking, of a song that I heard. And she was talking about being someone's moon. Now the moon represents fear, represents the soul, represents premonitions, dreams, aspirations, imagination, fantasy, right? Prisons, institutions, asylums. The moon can represent what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel safe. She said, I'll take you to the moon. There's only room for 2. That's what she says, literally in the song. She says, oh, I'll take you to the moon. There's only room for 2. Right? That's what she says. It's called Sailor Moon by Leia. And she talks about being somebody's moon. Now, the moon is also what we keep hidden, right? Our soul's desire. For many of you, this is relationship, the number 2, duality and partnership. Ability to accomplish your goals. You will accomplish whatever goals you have set. I don't know what those are for you, but you're not telling other people, but you will achieve them. That's what Spirit is saying. A lot of the feminine energies that have passed away are involved, okay, as well. With the High Priestess energy, many of you guys, Moon and Virgo energy, you could be a tarot card reader, psychic, a medium, a seer, seeing one, okay? Seeing the positivity that can come through connection be due to one's emotional intelligence of their own duality, good and bad, masculine and feminine within oneself. There's also been someone that hasn't been having sex, like someone hasn't been intimate with anybody. They've been preserving their body for the right relationship. A gift from God. They're receiving a gift from God. There's been a releasing of fear of commitment. Someone knows how to manifest now. You have Pisces, I believe, 24, the number 6. You're receiving Venus and Leo. A love that does not come around very often. Someone's in your life like an angel, like your rock. You're meeting your perfect partner, your perfect spouse, perfect home. Because you had the willingness to believe. You had the willingness to believe in who you were developing yourself into. My nose is itching. Spirit is tickling my nose. Especially regarding career. A lot of balance and harmony. It's like you're connecting to someone that just matches what you want in a partner. They go, it's beyond, it's like beyond the moon. I'll take you to the moon. Oh, there's only room for two. Saturn truth, the number 6. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, you have Sagittarius. I see the number 21. This is worldly travel, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, also the Empress, Taurus, Libra. Many of you see who you want to marry, okay? The Empress is a drop-dead gorgeous woman. It's a woman that she embodies all of the signs. It's a grown woman. She's a CEO, entrepreneur. She works from home, owns her own business. Her love extends another person's lifespan. There's a regalness about her that is identified, that expands not only her abundance, but others around her, because she has the ability to have love that can expand other people's lifespans. Unconditional love is very powerful and very healing. You think the whole wide world of somebody, they're from a different ethnicity, a different state. Someone's traveling across the world. You see them on the World Wide Web. You're the whole wide world. You're my whole wide world. And I can bring you back in the name of the moon. I could bring you back in the name of the moon. I could bring you back in the name of the moon. In the name of one's soul. Through the fear, through the illusion, through the fantasy, through surrender. Wow. Through surrender. A sense of freedom and recognition by men regarding whatever you may do for work. Some truth being recognized about the fear you had about partnership, that you would have never received the partner that you really wanted, right? Due to the men that you've experienced in your life or seen in your life, the masculine figures. So anybody who's a man in your life, doesn't matter who that is. That is being surrendered because you didn't choose that. And that is what you're learning. You didn't choose that, Pisces, Sagittarius. That's what's being learned. That was the new thing that needed to be learned to release the fear of commitment. If you're in a relationship and you felt the need to be free and become single, acknowledging that truth, that you don't choose what makes you feel safe. You choose what makes you feel happy. This is about, and for many of you, if you're single, this has something to do with your father. The father and the mother and the illusion and the fantasy, the imagination that you saw between the two of them in that dynamic. Where people were being taken for granted, it was very painful. And one person was more emotionally strong than the other individual. That feels like Goddess Isis energy. I can bring you back in the name of the moon. You could be dealing with a psychic. For some of you, a psychic, a mystic, a witch, Virgo energy, a teacher, a counselor that helps you connect better to yourself. Many of you will own a business with your significant other. You will own a business with them. You guys have grown so much together and you'll be best friends and lovers. Let's see what comes out for you regarding your future in the Tarot. Okay. Some of you are about to become a father. Or I see you committing to someone, or committing to a lover, committing to a home. For many of you, it's a new home. What's the future for Aries? Nine of Swords. What's the future for Aries? So here he is on his course towards Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, very fearless. Willing to learn new ways to communicate. Leading the charge. I'm hearing leading the charge. Ooh. High Priestess. There's that Moon and Virgo energy we were talking about. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus and Mercury. Hi, baby. One of the twin people ulterior boys just woke up. Other one's knocked out on my bed. All right. And Six of Pentacles, Moon and Taurus. Many of you work in like a, I want to say it's a homeless shelter. I feel like somebody works in a homeless shelter. Or like a foundation, like a community foundation or something like that. There's that, I can't make this up. I could bring you back in the name of the moon, right? Future for Aries. Let's say, I see travel overseas. There's some type of travel happening overseas. Yeah, there you go. There's that Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. That's beautiful. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Six of Pentacles, Moon and Taurus. High Priestess, Moon and Virgo, the Moon, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius. Five of Pentacles, Taurus and Mercury. Knight of Pentacles, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay. And Queen of Wands, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Everything I just said was the truth. Whoever you believe in, spiritually or religiously, is trying to show you some truth. Okay? There's some truth that shines as bright as the sun. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say. This is actually counterparts. And this is the karmic law. Justice. Libra energy. King of Wands, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, Wheel of Fortune. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. All right. So regarding your future, Aries, many of you guys are in the military as the Knight of Swords. You could be like a soldier, lawyer, doctor, teacher, counselor. I see you being very fearless. Communicating, rushing in to communicate to somebody about equal giving and receiving and reciprocity. Six of Pentacles, this is also giving a gift. I saw that earlier, giving a gift in the cards for you. Or actually in the astrological reading, that there was some type of gift. Some type of gift. A decision. It's on this black stallion. Emerging from the clouds, like emerging with clarity about what they want to say. Wanting to date. This masculine energy wants to date, wants to give. This is also asking someone out on a date. Would you like to go out to dinner with me? Would you like to go out with me? giving someone some form of a gift from God. We heard that earlier, right? A gift from God. Now the High Priestess, you're watching this woman. Someone also gives back to the community. You could be watching someone give back to the community. You could be thinking about how you can give back to your community. Someone has learned how to properly communicate regarding communication. Like someone understands, okay, I say something, you say something. With the High Priestess, you have to ask this woman, or she's going to be very quiet. She's just a naturally quiet person. It's Virgo energy. It's like the female hermit, but more advanced. Think of a spiritual being that has been embodied into the 3D. That's the High Priestess. Think of someone who literally, this is the, you know, the tarot card reader. It's the psychic, it's the medium, it's the seer. You're watching this woman. I feel like you're looking at something. You could be looking at your phone or something technological, because he's looking at his sword. Very confident, though. You're actually very confident. Fastest moving knight in the deck. You're the fastest moving knight in the deck. Very fearless. Carpe diem, seizing the day. Somebody is seizing the day. Someone could be receiving a message in the morning, or a message that makes you really happy. This woman will be giving birth to your first son. Your first boy child that will carry your legacy of your last name. Some of you, this child will become a junior. Or if it's been like there's a name that's been passed down, they'll carry on that name. The High Priestess is also a woman that the relationship started off physical, and then it became emotional. Or it started off emotional, just never became official. Okay, but it's a spiritual connection you have with somebody, right? Somebody you see through astral travel and premonitions and dreams. And this can also be someone who's very quiet with the High Priestess. Someone that you believe you cannot have, or someone you cater to, someone you want to cater to. The High Priestess receives communication. So you're communicating to the feminine energy. This is a very honest woman because she believes in the duality of Virgo. She's emotionally intelligent enough to know karma exists. Okay? So this is being catered to. Allowing yourself to be catered to. She has her Torah here, like she has the hidden secrets. This is the secret keeper. You're watching someone. It's not like you're watching them from some other profile, though. You most likely are connected to them on social media. She's in the upright. So this is someone who, like, you follow. You're just watching them on your own profile, right? This is a younger woman. She's younger than you. This is someone you're secretly in love with the moon. It's a secret. Like, it's someone you're dating and you're keeping it to yourself. Keeping it very private. Someone works the graveyard shift, the night shift. The moon can be sex work. The moon can be being a psychic. The ruler. The moon is the ruler of the psychics. Many of you are seeing a psychic, paying for a psychic, donating. Some of you are donating. If you are, like, if you are somebody who works in that field, I see a lot of donations coming in. Also, your dreams, like, you're being guided by your intuition. Your intuition is very heightened, very loyal and enlightened with the lobster and the dogs. It's pagan, flip dogs around, it's God. You know, the High Priestess can be someone who's like in the Illuminati. It's like someone who, you know, they are part of secret society. She's very unique, very different, very intelligent. She'll only give you advice if you ask for it. And she preserves her body for the right person. This was the moon that we saw earlier. she's Virgo's the saint. This can even be like a woman that's a good example. The Moon in Virgo woman is somebody who is very highly intelligent, uses their body like a weapon, especially for work. She doesn't have to, but she does it because she enjoys it. There's an enjoyment in it, okay? There's an enjoyment. Also, there's been an awareness of how to step into leadership as maybe a spiritual teacher, as maybe a healer, giving back to your community, using your abilities. This is also increasing your finances with the Knight of Pentacles here. If you have been not liking your job, you'll be getting a new job. Be patient. You're about to get a new job. Some of you, for sure, it's definitely a new job. I see you receiving a new job, okay, within the next 11 days. I see you receiving more money, like a bigger payment, a raise maybe even, or a better job offer that pays more. Wherever you were before, you weren't being paid what you deserved. I feel like you say something about this, or you acknowledge it, and you take the risk to go after a secret like job opportunity that pays off. You receive a message from them within the next 11 days. You were hesitant, like, I don't know if I should or I shouldn't. You should. Many of you are writers, or you do some very masculine job. There's somebody coming towards you who's secretly in love with you. You're the moon. You're in this person's heart. He crosses the finish line. He takes his time, but he crosses the finish line. Some of the best champions that I knew, because Aries really represents somewhat like, sports in general. You knowing your own strength and really working as an individual. So we're talking about track and field. That's a very good example of Aries energy. Of, the Olympics, the Roman times, even, if you will. The games where it was about your strength. Even if you're doing javelin, even if you're doing shot put, even if you're doing long jump, you're doing high jump, if you're doing relays, hurdles, sprints, distance, whatever it may be, right? It's still very individualistic on some level. The point of it is for you to be able to strengthen yourself as an individual and be able to bring something to the team that helps them improve as a collective. That's the whole point of it. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's very reliable, very stable, and keeps his promises. This person, you could take this person home to your mother. You've known them for a very long time. Someone's also taking very good care of their health, very good care of their body, their mind, their soul. Finances will improve because of that, okay? I also see like a new job. If somebody ghosted someone, I see them like coming back, like returning. They return, okay? Or it's like this person is someone who at one point they made you feel like they ghosted you, left you out in the cold, like they didn't appreciate you, didn't value you, right? They're no longer making you feel like that. They're now stepping up. They give you clarity. They cater to you as you are the high priestess. So there's a catering towards the feminine energy. because she receives. They're adoring you because you are the Queen of Wands. They're appreciating you. They're showing you that they value you. That they know you can have anybody that you want, but they want you. With the Ace of Swords, you already know this person. I see like a lot of communication from this person. They're very stable. They just move slowly. They look at every detail before they give you the finished product because it will be successful. So you're being receptive. The feminine energy is following the masculine energy's lead, even though she's the Queen of Wands. This is a woman that, you know, is independent, very sexy. This is also the energy of, you know, a dancer, actor, rapper, singer, witch, tarot card reader, the natural born entrepreneur, the woman that will only be in a relationship where she's being adored by her partner. And if she's single, she's adored by many people, okay? Confident, very attractive, very alluring, very sexy. Someone is very confident during this time. I feel like you're very confident during this time. And that's being seen by many. Very popular. The party doesn't start until you walk in. Somebody adores you. I feel like many people adore you. But someone is stepping up to show you that you are a priority in their life. Okay? Now, they are your counterpart. So this person is a Cancer. They're a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Thesis. This is you, Aries. You're really stepping up in your highest vibration of being confident, being spectacular, and being you. You could be a dancer, rapper, actor, singer, musician. Okay? All eyes are on the Queen of Wands. All eyes are on the King of Wands. Now, this is also the energy with the King of Wands of some of you, if you have a spiritual business, is very successful. If you're the King of Wands, whoever you're dealing with romantically makes you feel like you are a man, like you are a man, like a real man who is valuable and is precious and is special. And like there's something super unique about you that shows you deserve their energy, their time, their effort. The King of Wands is a spicy tamale, okay? He's also someone who's able to uplift those around him. Very attractive, very sexy. You're also getting into a relationship that many people will be attracted to you. Many people will be attracted to the person that you're getting into a relationship with. But nobody will be able to break up your relationship because you will decline these people, and the person you're going to be in a relationship with will decline them as well. If they try to touch the person you're in a relationship with or you, they will get burned. Okay, there's a strong faithfulness here. Many people will be attracted to the both of you. It really won't matter though. Many of you will get married. Justice. Some of you have been divorced. Something legal is going in your favor. I see you signing a contract. Wheel of Fortune. Long distance relationship. And many of you, this is good news. Really, really good news. Coming from an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Also a promotion. You're going to receive a promotion. I see it being a man telling you you're receiving a promotion. But it could also be a woman. So, all right, what's the future advice here? The advice for Aries, please. Okay, all right. Hidden energy is the Elephant. All right. You have woman, fireworks, and you also have the Queen of Earth, okay? So you have a person you know, a girlfriend, a fiance, a spouse, a love interest, or a feminine energy, 29. So Aquarius, Libra energy. Someone who a lot of people know. This could be a friend. This could be someone you're married to. Someone who's in a, for some of you, this is someone who's in a sorority. It's group involvement. Could even be an astrologer. I also see some of you working like the police force or something of that nature. Military for some of you. Office, technology of any way, shape, or musician. I see fireworks here, the number 30. So many of you will be traveling. I see you packing. Also, there's like an explosion of channeling or of like messages from spirit. Many of you are also dealing with an empress, your counterpart, or it's Taurus Libra energy. Someone who's drop dead gorgeous, like they work from home. Someone is choosing one lover. This is about passion, chemistry, lust, happiness, excitement, holiday celebration, kissing, exhilaration, explosiveness, basically explosive and hot sex. If this woman does not have your children, she will be the mother of your children. Okay? Someone could be pregnant. This is also someone who works with beauty, fashion, money, health, legality, law enforcement. This is Taurus energy a year from now, during the spring, April 22nd to May 21st. This is Venus. So this is about being stable, stubborn, strong, possessive. It's also about persevering, being down to earth, sensual, physical, and prosperous. This is the Hierophant. Many of you, like I said, you own a spiritual business, Taurus energy. You could be a priest, a bishop, or a shaman. Or like you own a spiritual business and it's run very morally and ethically. It's known worldwide, far and wide. You're going to be meeting a partner that is from the same sorority, fraternity, constitution, institution, foundation, church, or service institute. A lot of laughter is here too. I see a lot of laughter. Many of you are seeing a master psychic. Something is very traditional about this connection because the man is approaching the woman. He's in the lead in this situation. Elephant, this is about being gentle, lucid dreams, having your wits about you, also remembering, you know, like forgiving but never forgetting, right? This is also about being powerful, wise, trusting, telepathy, supportive, and obstacles being removed. The number 13. If you have been single, if you're single, that will be ending. If you're in a relationship, some of you guys could be getting a divorce because someone was in the relationship, like someone was in the marriage for validation. And it became like a mother, caretaker, nurturer vibe to it. And the intimacy died. Someone was trying to replace their mother, like for a girlfriend. They were trying to date their mother on some subliminal or psychological level. Now, there also needs to be an awareness that if you're doing that as a man, right, that's not healthy. And if you're a woman, you dating someone that is a little boy in a grown man's body is not healthy either. Right? It's not healthy because it means that you have the need to be needed. All right, which means it will repeat itself if it's not addressed in the original relationship. It will repeat itself with your children. That's the truth. Okay. I also see a lot of people are watching you or recognizing what you do for work. Okay. You have the Tower for advice. Huh. Look at that. I can't make this up. The Empress. When Libra is placed in Mars or even Taurus energy, that Venetian energy, what it really accentuates is a beauty in a woman that makes a man want to just jump at her. Okay. I myself have a Mars in Libra. And my Saturn is in Aries. So I get it. It brings out the femininity in a woman, but in a very unique way, where she's very intelligent. Mars is really about what a woman finds attractive sexually. There is a proposal. Somebody's going to ask you out with the Knight of Cups. It's an Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius. This person is, they're proposing to you. They're asking you on a date. They have a lot of interest in you romantically. Okay? You're the Empress, so you're receiving. She doesn't get up off of her throne. It makes you just a very... You know that to get what you want, to fight for what you want, also means there needing to be a sense of intellectual proficiency regarding the way you connect to yourself and others. It needs to be balanced. Essentially, someone's pregnant or they're about to be pregnant. Okay? With the Tower, this is sudden. Sudden. Some of you, if you're in a relationship, yes, it's blowing up. But I see you're getting back on the dating scene and you're heading towards an Empress. Someone who has their whole life together. Okay? If you are single, this is you receiving a love offer. This is you receiving a love offer. Yeah. Very romantic. Like, this is someone who would bring you like flowers and like flirting with you a lot. It's very obvious. It won't be hidden. They've known you. They would have to have known you for a while, for some time, for them to have emotion for you. Okay? They adore you, they value you, and they want you to see that you are like their wifey. Won't you be my wifey? Yeah. Yes, I'll be your wifey. Some of you, this will lead to marriage. I keep hearing, what's going on across the sea? It ain't nothing. Yeah, it ain't nothing. But ain't something. Shawty, come here with me. Cause I done already been, what is that called? Baby, Let's Get Married. The remix. Let's get married. Baby, let's get married. Someone's gonna become a father. Saturnian energy. Someone's becoming a father. Wow. Okay, congratulations. This has been your reading, Aries. Advice is allow change. I think you thrive in change, honestly. So this shouldn't be any problem for you. Be willing to receive if you're the feminine energy. If you're the masculine energy, be willing to give. Because it's going to go well for you. The Empress does not get up off of her seat. Allow yourself to receive. Everybody wants to be with the Empress. Everyone wants to be in a relationship with the Empress. Be the Empress. Be around the Empress. Love the Empress. Her love extends another person's lifespan. It could be definitely also like, she's, the CEO. She works from home. Entrepreneur. Beauty. Fashion. So she's really good at. She can make anything out of nothing. Master manifester. And she is a woman that embodies all the queens. She's wifey. It's a very evolved state because she's also the high priestess. Spiritually gifted, spiritually inclined, and loves herself. Is okay with being alone. High priestess is okay with being alone, but that makes her more attractive. Very beautiful with the Venetian energy, being able to accentuate it and that shining through publicly. Also, your child will come out with a full head of hair, even if it's a boy. A lot of facial hair when they get older. Strong brows. Light hair. Doesn't matter how deep this, like the color of whoever's hair may be in the situation. It looks like it's a light hair colored child. Like it's light hair. Okay? Like blondie, sandy blonde. This has been your reading. All the information looking for is in the description box down below. Some of you guys are getting kicked out or moving. I see that too. All right. This is good karma coming your way. Congratulations, Aries. You totally deserve it.
Yeah. Some of you, this is a proposal. Someone's proposing. Many of you are getting into a relationship officially. Congrats. Congrats. Yeah. This has been your reading. Ashe, Aries. Oh, if you're a mother, you're also a very amazing mother. If you're not a mother yet, you're very fertile and you will be an amazing mother one day. All right. If you own a business that's very successful, so keep going, don't stop. I see a lot of clients. All right, especially if it's a spiritual business, if you do psychic work of any way, shape, or form. Ashe.